Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Where are we? Downtown Universal, on a spectacality of a morning indeed. You may have noticed that the sun is shining. The sky is blue. I promise you, when we get to downtown Kato Paphos, that sea will be blue. If you haven't guessed it by now, yeah, Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, and we really are, especially for you. Deep in the Universal area, lots of holiday accommodation in and around this area. Lots of apartments, townhouses, the odd villa or two, and of course the odd complex that could be that perfect place waiting just for you when you come on that big bird or perhaps on that canoe for that little adventure, that little holiday in and around Paphos. And of course it's quite a good location because you haven't got that far to go to the old town or to uptown Paphos and the Neon Mall, uptown McDonald's, those kind of places. And of course, if you walk straight down this road, you can cut over the dual carriageway, the inner ring road, and beat the cars. Yes, because there's lots of little cut-throughs that take you straight down towards Bar Street, the promenade and the harbour area. And in general, you will save a couple of bob if you book an apartment somewhere around this area. And it literally, even on a bad day, is less than a 10-minute walk to the Kato Paphos promenade and harbour. So perhaps something to bear in mind if you're looking for a slightly more budget-friendly holiday to Paphos, because we all understand that the prices are slowly but surely going up, as they are everywhere else in the world. But if you literally go straight over the road there, you can see there's a couple of cars in the distance. That will bring you literally out to the rear of a bar on Bar Street. Which bar is it? The most famous bar in the world, on the most famous street in the world. Of course, it is the forthcoming Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And there's a gentleman all the way from Dublin. He's going to grab the hand of his girl. Her name is Lady Siobhan, and his name is Sir the Brian, and they're jetting into Paphos on the 17th, which just so happens to be St. Patrick's Day, and we'll be having a party. But I think they're in the air on that evening, so hopefully they'll join us over the next few days, and guess what? We'll have a party especially for you. At this set of traffic lights, if you go left, you go to the rear end of Bar Street, which is where we're going. If you go right, you would head up towards the Old Town area, and this is the St. Antonius Church, Antony in our language, shall we say. And that just happens to be my middle name, and there's a lot of people with that middle name. Sir Craig and his girl, Lady of the Haley, yes. And of course, there's a legend who's going to have a brick on a wall, and of course his name is Sir Cliff of the Antony. Absolute legends on the little channel known as Marika and Me. Let's take a right. And we're coming in the back way now towards Kato Paphos and towards Bar Street. We've got Mikey's Bar. They'll be boosting up into life in a little bit. Coming up down here is Lofty's if you want a great day out. Perhaps a bit of karaoke or a sing-along with Sean Lynch. Lots of bars around here, by the way. And of course, we're heading in the direction of the most famous bar in the world on the most famous street in the world in downtown Kato Paphos, the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Opening up on the 15th of March, which is not that far away. We keep getting reminded, but don't worry, we will be ready. The heavy artillery are coming in this week. Painters and woodwork men and plasterers and all these kind of things. And I'm going to be spending a fortune. So on that note, if you like what you see, please hit the like, smash that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way. Just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves. There it is, the Marika and Me Lounge Bar coming into view on the left-hand side. And as you can see, there's brand new walls on the outside. Lots of plastering's been done, lots of painting's been done. There's an awful lot more to do, but we've got around about 30 days to do it. And over the next week or so, there's going to be around about 15 professional workmen working like crazy at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Don't forget to drop your name in the comments, or perhaps via email, or perhaps contact us on one of our other platforms, TikTok, for example, Marika and Me Paphos on Facebook, and Marika and Me Lounge Bar, again on Facebook, because we'd like to know your names, because on the grand opening on the 15th of March, there are approximately 180-ish people coming. An awful lot of people are coming on the second grand opening on the 16th, and a lot of people are coming on the 17th as well. We're going to celebrate for a third time, and you know what? I think we might just do it every single night of the year. Drop it in the comments, your name and your surname, and we'll make sure you're on the checklist. And those two guys in charge of the entrance to Naughty Barons, couple of pains to be honest, all the way from downtown in the Cotswolds. A big Calimera to them. Of course, Baron Jeremy and Baron Simon. And they're going to bring a brush or two and be brushing up like crazy. This is Bar Street, the most famous street in the world. At the end, we've got the Keg and Barrel, we've got the Memories Bar, and of course we've got the greatest fish and chip shop in the world, T&J's Fish and Chips. You can dine in or you can take it away. But one thing's for sure, you're going to get fish and chips, quite simply worth dying for. There's the Elmira Hotel right in front of us. We're going to go right. We're on the hotel strip, and we're starting our ascent deep into downtown Kato Paphos, the promenade and the harbour area. And like I say, the weather today, absolutely amazing. And they've told us that we're going to have a storm, but it hasn't arrived yet. So keep your fingers crossed. If you are in downtown Cyprus, like our lady Rachel of the Jeffreys, hopefully she's going to pop in and see us very, very soon. And you never know, she might even bring a paintbrush with her and give Gracile Booth a hand on the glass behind the bar. That's almost done. Painstaking job, but it does look absolutely fabulous. Just like that, the Kato Paphos Promenade. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And there's the brand new sign, I love Paphos. Yet another photo opportunity of a lifetime when you get on that big bird or that canoe or that bicycle and start pedaling like crazy. We promise you, you're going to get a fantastic holiday in Paphos, and you want to keep coming back again and again. Like I say, if you do like what you see, don't forget to hit that like. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, if you'd like to gift us a couple of bob, perhaps to say a thank you, you can do it via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. If you Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me, or the other way around, Marika and Me, Buy Me a Coffee, up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two. And we do like to read the comments, don't we? And you never know, fingers crossed, you might gift us that virtual coffee. And we say a massive thank you to you. You can also join us as a superstar member via the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at only a tenner a month. I'd like to say a massive thank you to many people who have. If your name is Duke Phil, and of course his girl Duchess Sharon, thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. If your name is Baron Von Cigar, and you just happen to have the hand of the greatest accountant in the world, Lady Victoria, thank you very much indeed. If your name is Princess Tracy, thank you very much indeed. And of course the girl in charge of the show, our day man, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. This is downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and just over there is the Neo-Paphos archaeological site. If you want to have a wander around and look at some old relics, you never know, you might even find me in there strapped to a wall or two. We're to the rear of the Paphos Harbour restaurants. This car park is yet again free. The main harbour car park is free, and the one to the rear of the restaurants is free of charge as well. But please be careful that you don't park on this road, because it's got brand new double yellow lines, and the boys and girls in blue, guess what? Yeah, they're looking especially for you, especially if you're in a hire car. And if you are looking for a hire car, by the way, why not get in contact with us, because we can get you a good, reliable, sensibly priced hire car, probably for a little bit more than you're used to paying. There we are. So here we are, Kato Paphos main harbour, one of the main events. This is the sunset viewing point. That is the Paphos Castle. Of course, that is a view that is quite simply worth dying for. Very tranquil, very calm, and very, very blue indeed. Marika Lounge Bar is going to open up on the 15th of March 2025. Of course, that is a Saturday. We're going to do it all over again on the 16th of March, which is the Sunday, and we're going to do it all over again on the 17th of March, which just so happens to be St. Patrick's Day. So if you'd like to see Mr. Paul all dressed head to toe in green, yes, and I got a feeling that Marika might be dressed in a little bit of green as well. Why not come and join us on the most famous street in the world, Bar Street in downtown Kato Paphos. Now, if you would like to get your name on the Wall of Fame, what's the Wall of Fame, I hear you say? Well, there is a little area to the rear of the bar which is called the Hollywood Staircase. That's going to be blinged up like crazy. And in the background is a big, big wall. And that wall is going to have a lot of people's names on it. Yeah, could be that photo opportunity of a lifetime. And if you would like to get your name on that wall, all you have to do is gift us £50, tell us your name and perhaps a little phrase or two, and that will appear on that brick for you very, very soon indeed. How do you do it? Very, very simple indeed. Go and hunt us down on PayPal. Google these magic words in their search box, Paul G. Cyprus. That's P-A-U-L-G-E-E, Cyprus. And guess what? Up will come my face and Marika's face as we say a massive, massive thank you. I'd like to thank one or two of the guys that have taken that little bit of extra trouble. If your name is Sir Edward of the Shilling, thank you very, very much indeed. If your name is Lady Zena and our Sir Kev, thank you very, very much indeed. If you're a Baroness of a crackpot, in other words, you are Baroness Lillian and the man of her dreams, Baron Frank, thank you very, very much indeed. I'm going to light the little boy cigar and I'm going to say those magic words. There is no doubt about it, life is good on the island of love. Thanks for watching. I've enjoyed your company. Hopefully you've enjoyed my company. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. Feast your eyes and digest.